everyone. I hope these messages find you in good wealth and good health and good spirits. This is a general overall message, not directed at any particular sign nor any particular area of life. It is just a message that helps and guides. Maybe you get something out of it. Maybe you don't. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. All right. We try to keep an open mind, as these are mostly channels and they come through often symbolic, metaphoric, abstract, whatever. Keep an open mind, open. I love everyone here. I will say, I have been getting an energy of, so here's how I came to this conclusion. In every single read that I have done in the last, let's say like in the last week, so approximately 50 to 60 reads, well, probably closer to 70 by this point. Every single read has come out with an energy that I haven't really expressed or put too much spotlight, I guess you could say, on, and that is an energy of sort of conflicting nature. So I do feel as though something is about to happen, global or worldwide, country, state. I say it's bigger than state. I say it's bigger than state. It's got to be global. I know it's not the what do you call it? Jerusalem or whatever shit that's going on, Israel, or y'all. It's early. No, and I don't mean to say it so passive, like that's not a big thing. I didn't mean it for it to come out like that. I'm just saying, no, I do not believe it is that. That has been going on. That's going to continue to go on. I don't know. It's perhaps, maybe it'll amp up or something. I don't know. But because I've been getting it in every single read, I don't believe, and also there's this like extra sort of agitation coming in. It's a little bit extra defensive. It's already like on the line of, when, that feeling when your kids are just jumping on your very last nerve, and then they get your food wrong at the drive-through, and then, you haven't slept, and then the cleaners, fucking messes up your clothes, and then you're in the grocery store and someone barely bumps your cart and says excuse me, and you lose your shit. Like that on the verge of agitation, as well as conflicting energy. So I do feel like there's something much bigger, because it is coming out in every single person, in every single sign, in every single daily, so it's got to be so much bigger than just personal, right? We are obviously leaving things behind. We are obviously in a place where today is the 25th, so you'll see the moon, if you're where I am. You'll see the moon at its brightest tonight. If you're in the United States, the moon will be at its brightest tonight, at least to where you can see it. It'll be at its fullest point tomorrow morning around 7:30 or 8 o'clock. But you won't see that anyway. So yeah, if you're doing your full moon things, your eclipse things, if you're doing your things, a lot of dreamer energy, a lot of ceremony, a lot of manifestation, a lot of Seven of Cups, people say a lot. But in this energy now, I'm getting like, what is manifestation and a reality, right? If it's not a dream at first, if it's not a thought. Okay. So there could be a lot of that going on. Yeah. Emotions. I feel like, emotions have been running a little higher. I do feel like people, like I said, manifestation, abundance. I do feel like people are doing a really good job for the most part at keeping their emotions at bay, keeping control of their emotions. Okay. It's almost like The more someone, there's that conflicting energy. The more someone manifests, the more they feel like is asked of them as well. You could feel like that also. That came through kind of heavy in the Virgo read yesterday, which overlapped strongly with Gemini. And I was looking back, and Gemini was almost 40 reads ago. So it was no way like I was just, like I had just recently finished up Gemini and was going into Virgo. It was like, no, that was like 40 reads ago. That was like several days ago, 40 reads ago. I actually went through and counted the ones that I had proof of and tried to remember, literally 40 reads ago. So anyway, there could be some insecurities coming up. You know, definitely on a personal level, you could feel a little bit insecure, could feel a little bit needy, could feel like an extra need to take care of yourself in this energy, take extra care of yourself, right? You could have, you know, I don't know what your insecurity would be. We all have them. We all have them, whatever it may be. You know, maybe you're thinking of getting some cosmetic work done. Maybe you're thinking of just a new teeth whitener. Hell, you know, I mean, whatever it is, I feel like you're trying to take care of the things that you can take care of in this energy. Like the things that you can fix and change, I feel like are coming forward. And I feel like we're having to let the rest go, right? If it's kind of like that, it's that energy of, you know, give me the strength to change the things that I can and let go of the things that I can't control, or however that saying goes. Okay, so let's make sure that we are not avoiding or deceiving ourselves and avoiding some sort of balance. There's been a lot come up that wants to be let go of. You see this Seven of Swords followed by the Eight of Swords. There's something that we need to take action on that's possibly been taking up a larger part of our thought process, okay? There's, again, you've got this world in the reverse position, moon upright. What else did I see? That Empress in the reverse position. All things that it's like, get the point already. Like, let it go already. Let's get the ball rolling already. The sooner we let go of these things that don't serve us, these insecurities, these instabilities, these breakaways, breakups, as soon as we clearly decide what we want. In fact, I'm even like, perhaps you should write it down. Write down what you want, okay? Get your little, what do y'all have? Y'all's little manifestation boards. That's not what they're called. I don't know what they're called. Vision boards, purpose. I don't know. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeah, write it on that. Write it on that. As the sooner you letting this go, the sooner we're all letting this go and getting in a better mindset and a more solid mindset. We're moving forward towards a more stable, responsible, solid home, okay? And that it has to do with ourselves. Even if the home is not necessarily your home, you know, the building that you live in, but your possibly your temple, your body, your vessel, okay? So be looking out for that. You know, do your meditation. Lots of self-reflection going on here. Self-reflection that's bringing us to a better place, okay? Lots of cycles that have needed to end out, possibly even cycles to do with the way we view money, cycles to do with our own insecurities as well, our own, even I'm hearing trust issues for many of us, cycles, you know, when we're taking responsibility for our actions and more importantly, our thoughts, okay? Could be some sudden, I'm hearing sudden relocation for some people. This decision seems to be made on a whim. I'm not really sure what that's about. Let's see what's going on. What's going on with this Two of Cups here? If you see this Seven of Swords energy, it's also looking away from everything. But the King of Wands is like, I feel like going after him. I feel like, you know, it's head is going this way, heart is going this way. And then you have this sort of mirror going on here. of transformation. So you could even be dealing with someone. You could be dealing, these insecurities could be coming up from somebody else that you're dealing with. Okay. But there could be definitely a mirror situation. You could be dealing with somebody that's going through a lot of the same things that you're going through. Queen of Chalices again. Three of Swords. So whatever this is breaking away from, whatever this is breaking up, I mean, this is heartbreaking. This is sorrow. This is defeat. This is extremely emotional. Like I said, you know, the emotions have been running high. And this does not, please understand, this does not have to be a relationship. Two of Cups is any type of partnership. You know, you can partner up with your own emotions and partner up with your own thought process. Partner up with your own trauma. It literally gives so much energy or gets so much energy put into it that it sort of becomes its own entity. And so this could definitely be some things that you're reflecting on and facing within your past, within yourself, within your own traumatic experiences that you're releasing, okay, that you're facing, you're releasing, and it's going to bring some sorrow. It's going to bring some lessons. It's going to hurt a little bit. Of course it is, right? But with this King of Wands here, I mean, it's also in a lot of water over here. It is also going to be a huge relief as well, okay? Three of Chalices in the reverse position. Learning how to celebrate yourself again, okay? Learning how to love yourself again. And also, once these things part, you've got the Two of Cups in the reverse position, the Three of Swords in the upright, the Queen of Chalices, the three of Chalices in the reverse position. Once these things part, once these things go, they don't come back. They're cleared away. Three of Chalices in the reverse position. And it could even be some delays and some cancellation of some celebrations with other people. And that could be to, you know, sort of propel your own path and your own sort of journey on healing yourself versus everyone else. But nonetheless, with the Two of Cups and the Three of Cups in reverse, Three of Swords upright, Queen of Chalices upright, these things don't reunite. They don't come back together. Once you get rid of these things, you're rid of them. King of Swords in the reverse position. This is a lot of things that don't make sense. They haven't made sense for a long time. Either the way you feel about things, the way you view things. It could definitely be a person, could be a job. King of Swords in the reverse position can be a shitty boss, okay? The Empress in the reverse position, Ace of Pentacles. Like I said, I feel like the more opportunities you have, the more you make, the more you do, the more possibly people are asking of you. Nine of Swords in the upright and the Ten of Wands in the reverse position. Someone may feel, many of you may feel like you're responsible for so much, and who's responsible for you, right? And who, you know, it feels very much like someone, like someone here, many of you here possibly even, are wanting someone to step up to the plate. And it's getting stressful. And it could even just be you sort of in that state of limbo, that state of transition where you are, you know, needing to do more, but you can only do so much. And you are on the way to doing more, but certain things kind of have to work themselves out. So what do? But you have to release the weight. It's the only thing you can do. It's too much stress. The opportunity is going to come. It will work itself out. You just keep going forward. Five of Swords. Let's see the Five of Swords. Two of Wands. Again. Eight of Swords. Again. Eight of Wands. Okay. So the conflicted energy is coming in as not knowing which way to go, not knowing what to do, your mind kind of running away with itself, not thinking that something is ever going to go forward. There's been a delay in something. There's been a holdup, a hangback, a shutdown. Something didn't go as planned. Okay? Something didn't go as planned. And that's where the conflicted energy is coming in. But also I'm seeing someone here that's learning how to go with the flow and compromise. And it could just be definitely out of just sheer exhaustion. Do you know what I mean? Like, it could just be that someone here is just absolutely exhausted, where they kind of have no choice but to give up the weight and go with the flow. Let's see the Seven of Swords. The Orchard. The Star. And the Chariot in the reverse. It's interesting because I was hearing, don't let the deception stop you, right before we pulled these cards. And you got the Chariot in the reverse, the Star, and the Orchard. The Orchard has a question mark on it. Y'all know I don't read the book, but I assume this means whatever you want it to mean. Or it could be different for everyone. I have a few cards in a few different decks like that. I feel like you can get lost in that orchard. I feel like a lot of things can happen in the orchard, a lot of bad things, right? A lot of things can be hidden. Orchards are very big. If you get caught alone with the wrong person or the wrong people, it's kind of like getting caught in a cornfield, right? A lot of bad things can happen, but also a lot of joy can come out of that. It can be very, very calming and sort of therapeutic and rewarding to grow and pick that fruit and work in an orchard as well. It's a matter of perception, and I'm hearing being guarded and being ready as well. And also, you know, the Star is both, the energy is both pouring from the universe and pouring out of the person. So it's this ever-flowing, everlasting cycle of energy. And so I'm really getting someone here is stopping themselves, because I heard, don't let the deception stop you. And once again, we can't control everyone else, but we can control ourselves, and we can control our own reactions. Two of Pentacles again. And the Ace of Chalices in the reverse. I feel like there's been some things come up, emotional or otherwise, okay? Love situations. It could be any number of things, but there's a balance that needs to happen now. There's a readjustment, an adjustment period as well. You know, maybe it is juggling bills. Maybe it is juggling tasks. Maybe someone is juggling people. Maybe someone's trying to make a decision on which way they want to go. You've got the Two of Wands out here twice, the Two of Pentacles out here twice. Whatever this is, I feel like the decisions are so hard because they're going to be so concrete. And also, these energies have been held on to for quite some time. Show me the Eight of Swords. Seven of Chalices. Again, this is mind, the Fool in the reverse position. Again, don't let the deception stop you. I feel like most of this, if not 90, most of this, what we're seeing here in this particular reading, is a person's own mind. Almost none of this is reality unless you say it is, unless you give into it, unless you believe it. It's almost dwelling on something to the point where you make it a reality, even though it possibly would have never been. This is also an energy of looking for information to prove a point versus trying to disprove a point. What I mean by that is, if you have a belief, if you're going after a particular purpose, right, you always want to look at both sides. You want to look at the information that disproves it as well as the information that proves it, right? Because if you're just looking at information that proves it, you'll find it, and then where is the balance, right? Where is the variable? I'm seeing like X plus Y equals Z. It's like this big long equation. And I don't know, I'm seeing someone very focused on finding proof, and not looking at the disproof. And that can be a very dangerous situation. You know, it's no different than speaking into an echo chamber. It can be deceptive. The Devil in the reverse position. Five of Wands. More conflicted energy. We're confronting these cycles and we're breaking away from them. And I feel like most of these are mental things. 10 of Chalices in the reverse position. Yeah. Anything that's been making you feel uneasy, King of Chalices. Anything that's been making you feel misunderstood. Anything that's been making you feel less than, out of place, the black sheep, the oddball, the odd man out. That shit's going away. We're putting those things away. I'm even hearing finding the beauty in that within itself. Show me the King of Pentacles in the reverse position. The Tower in the reverse position. The Hermit. All those insecurities are stemming from not moving forward. They're stemming from hesitating and trying to hold on too tight to what no longer serves us, what no longer is ours, trying to stop an ending that's inevitable. That ending happens in the mind. I'm seeing this. This is mental. Yes, it's emotional, but it's this is a person's perception and reality. This is a person's own insecurities. Literally, they're showing me these little monsters. All the little monsters are like depictions of insecurities. I mean, it would take me forever to describe them, but I'm seeing these little monsters. And they're like literally taking bites out of the human consciousness. And I'm seeing a person, you know, they're standing there and they're like, they got their hands out above their head and they're just like screaming, and it's all of these, and they're looking in the mirror. Yes, this is very, very toxic energy and insecurities and fears and things that don't actually exist. They don't actually exist. Of course they exist somewhere because they're a thought, right? The mind is its own universe. And that's why we have to be so careful of what we do in the mind, because it is its own universe. And if it can exist in the mind, then it exists somewhere. That's where it starts. Like I said, what is manifestation but a thought at first? It's so important that we get rid of this toxic bullshit within our own mind, because it's literally taking chunks out of our consciousness. It's eating us alive, and we can't let that happen. And I don't think the universe is going to let that happen. We're being given major opportunity right now to clear this energy, and hard as it may be, exhausting as it may be, trying as it may be, heavy as it may be, it's gonna be worth it. It's going to be so rewarding. Have you ever just wanted to be so content in your own skin? I know most women know what I'm talking about. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care what size you are. If you're a size 3, if you're a size 33. If you have a button nose, if you have a big, ginormous nose, if you have little ears, big ears, long hair, short hair, brown hair, black hair, red hair, green hair. I don't care. I don't care. Everyone has insecurities, and most women spend the majority of their life, and probably men too, honestly, they just don't talk about it as much, but probably men too, so discontent in their own skin, always wanting something different, always wanting something new, always wanting to change something. Have you ever just wanted to be so comfortable with yourself, so content in your own skin that nothing can faze you? That's what this energy leads to. That's what this energy leads to. I love you all so much. Let me know in the comments below if you enjoyed this reading, and I'll see you tomorrow.